my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Guys, I think Narrator's having a what the hell?
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Narrator's having a breakdown. Oh look, I'm set. What?
Have to.
Okay, fine. Whoa! What? You just shut the game down on us. He's like a parent when you were a kid. You're playing the game to him and he just shuts down. Whoa! What? What?
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
You did not implement a talk button into the game.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Put it in the game.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
A child.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
No, what?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Is that me?
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh, the end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
I don't know what ending that was.
Is everything all right?
Well, the narrator went psychotic.
Stanley, this is important.
Right, here's the credits, guys.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
I think Stanley's moving.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
He's there.
Stanley, are you there?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Ow.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh, Galactic Cafe, I love you.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
I mean, is that it? Oh, okay. That's the loading screen. We'll be back. That was great and amazing. Oh, we'll just stay here. I mean, it's almost finished loading. So yeah, this is the Stanley Parable, guys. That was brilliant. Oh, we're starting again. I just closed the door on myself. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. I don't know if this is a No, I didn't.
Valve! You and your loading screens! It doesn't read that, Valve. Okay, let's go through. Let's see what
all of his
says
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Progress.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I might have done.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, to the left. We'll comply for now, narrator. We will.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Door's open. Do I go in it? That doesn't really look worth it. Fuck that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I really want to go down there. Fuck it. No, I want to find out what goes on. Narrator, I will follow you to the end. I need to give you that voice recognition. The fuck?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Good song, though.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known that. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Jeez. Better fight a dragon or something, I don't know. Nothing's here. I don't go down there. It's dark and scary. Down. Alright. Oh, loading screen. Good old Galactic Calf with their loading screens and whatnot. Fuck you. I'm gonna take a drink. Coca-Cola, please sponsor me. Your Coke is brilliant. Product placement. Come on, load. Load, I tell you. Load! Almost over here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Why would you ever want to go down here?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Mind control. Button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Where did this room come from? Whoa. Did they edit one of the pool maps here? Jeez. These are TV screens? Why do you want this many TV screens? Press button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. Lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Jeez. This is awesome. Wow. That's just crazy. I forgot the number I was part of. Oh, someone was fired. Button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What the hell's going on here?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blinded by the net.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Whoa.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I put it all offline? Do I just... That makes funny noise. Oh, I guess I'll go over there. Do I walk through? Where do I walk through? 5. 5. 5. 5. This reminds me of a certain film.